Hey, good day there, YouTubers. What we got today is a radio from Jamaica. Oscar, I believe that's how they pronounce it. Oscar, something, I don't know. But she looks in pretty rough shape. Uh, it's pretty rough. But kind of hooked it up, man, and it's got a little squeal to it, and I'm making no watts. I believe he wants a HiFi modded also. Let's go ahead and get this thing hooked up real fast. Give me 1 second, we'll be back. The phone's ringing. Alright guys, we're back. Alright, we got everything hooked up. Looks like it needs a meter. It's not doing real well. It's not real healthy. Can barely crack the mic gain open. It's got about a little over 4 watt dead key, 50 watt slug. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Audio. Hello radio, 1, 2, 3. Barely hear it through my receive radio. Oh yeah. But I get the mic gain going too much. See, it squeals. It's squealing. So we got to figure out what's going on. Something's up with it. So we will be back with an update. Hey, good day there, YouTubers. Back on the Jamaican radio here. We've got her all done up. Found a few issues. There's one thing here. I'm going to leave this in there. I don't know what this wire was for, and apparently you snipped it off. I'm going to leave it. But other than that, we've done everything else in here for you that you asked. We also, that terrible squeal, man, I just couldn't get the mic gain above 1/4 on it to get rid of the squeal, and I still can't get it wide open. And I really didn't track down what other mod was done, but some of it was this. Some of it was this mod here, and no good. That's no good for what we do these days anymore, man. In the old days, that might have been something that would give it a whole lot of background noise and everything, and as you see, that's where it comes from. And these things don't work. I mean, the mods that they put in these things, I mean, they don't really work. But we went through, we changed out a bunch of resistors that were changed out in the audio section, limiters in it. There was a limiter there. Now, that was one thing. It wasn't clipped out, but it wasn't working, so it wasn't even doing its job. And then the TR49 limiter in the back was also gone. We did all the HiFi mods for your receive, transmit. Also did the direct inject on a switch. Got it on RCA jack. I couldn't get a quarter phono plug in here because you really don't have no space back here. And I really hate putting anything too close to this coax connector. So we put it right here, little RCA jack. And you've got your switch in the back, so you can either go standard microphone or you can go direct injected. So that's all been done. Dressed up a lot of solder on the bottom of this thing, man. It was just, I mean, it was, whew. Somebody even used plumber solder in here. So I went through and dressed up a lot of that for you. We replaced the mic gain variable. It had a bad spot in it, so I replaced it. Here's the old one. These are all the components that I've replaced in the radio. Look, you had a cap here blown out. Don't know if you knew that or not, but I repaired that. And of course the resistors we took out for some of the audio tricks that somebody had done before, which are no good for what we're doing. And then of course all the caps there for your HiFi, which gets replaced, and then this is the bad limiter. Got it all replaced out, limiters all back in it, everything's looking good. Did my power mods to it. So we're good to go, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook this up on my station and give you a demo of this with the iPad also. So let's get on with the show, man. Get the 1K tone going, and there you go. So looking pretty good. Let me see something here. Yeah, I'm not fully adjusted on my scope. There we go. I knew it was about 200. I knew I seen 200 out of it earlier. So it looks really, really good. No problems there. I'm pretty happy with that. Also, I hope you have a freak counter because your clarifier is unlocked, which is not uncommon with these export style radios. So, but let's get on with it. We're working the 50 watt slug. So let me turn this noise off. Oh yeah, hello. It's about 13 RMS, and I did find that you had a variable already in here. So that's at 2. Now let's hit the peak. Oh yeah, it's just a little over to 50. I think, if I remember correctly, we're going to switch out the slugs. We'll go here with, give me a second, get this guy out of here. A little tight. We'll go with the 100. Oh yeah. So it's not bad, about 52 to 54, somewhere in there. I'm not dead looking at the meter, but it's not bad for a sideband export radio. I mean, the dual finals is what really gets this kind of going a little bit. But I also fixed your meter. We didn't have to replace it. What I did is I took the meter apart. Your paper was coming out. So I fixed it, fixed the bulb. It wasn't lighting up. That was just a resolder job on the bulb. But as you see, audio. 1 2 1 2 audio. But there you go. We'll be back with the update on the iPad. Alright, we're back in line here. We've got the Osaki radio. I think I pronounced it wrong in an earlier video, but we got the Osaki radio back in line, and we're good to go. I am going to go back through and double check the receive. I'm not real crazy about that, but other than that, we've got the HiFi side done. We're doing the iPad. Told you I would do that, and the new docking station I've been using. Let me give you a couple little on that, and basically this is where my mic plugs into, which I'm using the RE320 now, and that goes in here, and then of course I have this hooked into here, which is your output. This is your input for the mic, that's your output, and then that runs down into my mixer, which I have a mixer down there, which I like to tap in my computer so I can get stupid and play sound effects and crap, or music, or whatever I feel like playing. As you see, I use this virtual DJ to play most of anything I want to play. And let's give you a lowdown on the radio. Got to have something in there, old dead mic, that's what I'm using now to key the radio. And then in the back I've got the, you can't really tell because it's under the heat sink, but let me see if I can get a good, trying to get a good view of it. But your RCA jack's hooked in. That's how the HiFi goes. I can't really see it, but it's right here hooked in. Let me find my fingers. Okay, right here. Here's the line. Right there, the yellow. That's hooked in for the HiFi. I got the switch in the HiFi position. Now everybody knows, I've always told them I run a 1-to-1 transformer on all my setups. That just seems to help eliminate any squeals, hums, or any of that kind of nature. Like I said, this old docking station, it's set up for the older iPads. I have a newer iPad, so I had to buy this adapter cable. We can get into that discussion another day. Doesn't matter where your mic gain is on the radio. All you really want to do is set your dead key. And right now we are going through my my amp, and it's about a 60-watt dead key. And as you see, there's the scope. Now you're going to see a little thing in there on just a dead key, and I'm going to explain to you why. My headphones are right here, my microphone's right here. They're in close proximity together, and like I told you before, I just use an old average CB radio, Cobra 25 here, to receive, to listen to my audio through the headphones. But I've got the headphone turned instead of cupped, so I'm going to hold the phone up to that and let you listen to it here in a second. So hopefully you can hear something through the headphones. 1 2 3, break, break, break. Hello radio. We're testing out this Jamaican radio, man. That's what we're going to call it, Jamaican Hi-Fi radio. And on the scope over here, as you can see, there it is, right there, and it doesn't lie. That's the computer. There's nothing there to adjust. It all strictly goes through the computer, and I do have my negatives floating really high right now, but that's all adjustable out. I can adjust all that out with the mixer. I kind of left it a little hot because I was talking to some locals on your radio. But in the real hi-fi world, you don't want to go that far over. As you see, my negatives really aren't hitting that bad, but that only likes to go to 99. So 1 2 3, 1 2 3, right at the 100 there. Break, break, break. Audio, and I'm hitting about 160 on the positives. So as you can see, there's no BS in this meter. You know, guys have said different comments to me in emails and stuff about my oscilloscope, but you don't BS this meter. I mean, there's no adjustments on this. It's a little box that comes with it. And of course, you can't see my little box right now because it's buried somewhere behind that laptop. But there you go. Your HiFi Osaki radio, man. Hope you enjoy it, man. We enjoy doing the job for you, no doubt. Y'all have a super fine one. Stickman at the No Name Amp CB shop, and we are gone. If this is something that you got that you'd like to have done, give us a shout. We'll help you out. Bye, bye, bye.